Good morning. Before we get this kicked off, who's ready to bring Baker back tonight?
Bring Baker back! Bring Baker back! Bring Baker back!
All right. Good morning. My name is Kevin Ford Jr. I am the campaign manager for Sharon Baker for Prince George's County Executive, and I want to welcome you to today's Public Safety Endorsement Press Conference. This event is being live streamed on all of our platforms, and we will have remarks from various speakers today. We will hear from Sharice Carpenter from FOP 89, Grant Walker from IAFF 1619, Michael Flick from FOP 112, and Jonathan Ness, FOP 30. We will also hear from Councilmember Sidney Harrison from District 9, and then we will hear from County Executive Sharon Baker. So without further ado, I will bring up Sharice Carpenter from FOP 89.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to first offer apologies on behalf of President Angelo Consoli, who cannot be here, who is on travel for work and also visiting his mom. But what a great day today is.
Amen.
What a great day for us, me as First Vice President of Prince George's County Police Lodge 89, representing our members, 3,000 strong, coming out to support future and former county executive Sharon Baker.
Yeah.
Mr. Baker has always been a friend to us. He has been a man who has stood by his word. And that means a lot to us. When he came into office in 2010, we were dealing with some difficult times. He said, I can't do it right now, but I give you my word, when I can, I will make it right. And he did just that. And for that, we will forever be grateful. As we face uncertain times again, we're looking forward to his leadership and his knowledge and his wisdom to help guide us and bring us all back together to a place where Prince George's County will be great and amazing, and the place where we will continue to raise our families, educate our children, and our employees will have benefits, and most importantly, they'll feel supported and loved by their county executive. So, thank you.
Grant Walker. You're up. Batter up.
Thanks, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Grant Walker. I am the president of IFF Local 1619. I get to proudly represent the professional firefighters and paramedics of Prince George's County. We are 1,800 active and retired members, individuals that are dedicated to serving Prince George's County through fire and EMS. I have to tell you that this is a great day to stand up with my brothers and sisters in blue from all of the law enforcement agencies here in Prince George's County and to endorse for Sharon Baker to be reelected as county executive. In 2010, our firefighters had been furloughed. Our firefighters were suffering under low staffing, not able to go home to their families, not able to make sure that they were going to have enough firefighters on the street to run fire and EMS calls. And when Sharon Baker was elected, he dedicated his time to hiring firefighters, investing in fire trucks, and building new firehouses. Over that time frame, 600 firefighters would enter the ranks in Prince George's County, myself included. And over those 8 years as a county executive, we saw an unprecedented commitment to the fire and EMS department, one that had never existed in the 50 years prior to his election. Quite frankly, over the last 6 years, we've seen a decline in the commitment to public safety. That's why every single person here is in that room. We're not competing in our low wages We're not competing in our hiring. We're losing Prince Georgians to neighboring jurisdictions like DC and Montgomery County. Heck, they're even going to Baltimore City. Prince George's County is one of the greatest counties in the country, let alone in the state of Maryland. And with Rashawn Baker's backing, we're going to make sure that the fire department is the most competitive fire department in the nation, and that our brothers and sisters in the police departments have the support they need so that Prince George's County is strong and safe. With Rashawn Baker as our county executive, we know that there will be trust in our leadership to make sure that the right decisions are made for public safety so that our citizens and residents have what they need when they call 911. So thank you. Let's go get them back. Michael.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michael Flick, representing the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 112, the men and women of the Prince George's County Sheriff's Office. I am so elated to be here today. I'm excited to see this wonderful turnout in support of our next county executive. We are so proud to endorse Rashawn Baker for our next county executive. My immediate family, I am very proud to announce, has provided service to Prince George's County for a collective 114 years. Not many can say that. Prince George's County is a working county. We need to get back to work. We need increased funds into public safety and every aspect of public service in Prince George's County. Rashawn Baker has been proven. He will do it again. He will pull us out of this deficit, and I'm proud to stand next to him right now to shake his hand. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Jonathan Ness, president of FOP Lodge 30. I represent the men and women of Maryland National Capital Park Police. You know, you'll hear a lot of candidates say that they support public safety or that public safety endorses them. County Executive Baker does more than support public safety. He forms an actual bond with public safety. I've seen it with my own eyes. When he was county executive, he would come run with the academy classes. He attended every single academy graduation for the police department. We haven't seen a county executive since he left office at graduation. Nor have we seen any of the other candidates in this campaign at a graduation. So we know that he not only supports public safety, but he actually cares about us, and he forms those bonds that are so crucial. Take that, coupled with the fact that he has the experience of running this county and running this county well. At a time like this, easy choice. He is the man for the job.
All right.
Morning. This is an exciting day. As many of you all know, Prince George's County is at a moment of crossroads. And now more than ever, we need leadership we can trust. When we talk about leadership, we talk about a vision. We talk about somebody that has the ability to understand how we improve the quality of life for all Prince Georgians. That's what makes the community. When you look at the vibrancy of Prince George's County, you look at our diversity, you understand that Prince George's County and our diversity is our greatest strength. When you look at the entire world, we understand that Prince George's County represents every nation of the world. And so I stand before you today. You all know this person. You've seen him before. You've seen his work. And when we talk about leadership, we understand that leadership has to be about trust. Meaning this person can get the job done. Over the last 7 years, I've seen high inflation rates. I've seen high interest rates. I've seen a loss in transfer and recordation of a tune of $100 million in our county coffers. I've seen operational staffing issues. I've seen stagnation. I have seen to the point where our GDP growth was minimal. And now more than ever, we need leadership we can trust. When we talk about education, when we talk about public safety, infrastructure, transportation, healthcare, housing, we're talking about improving the quality of access for all, the equity in that. Now, I don't need to go down the long litany of things that Sharon Baker has done, but let me just remind you that this county executive has been proven. He delivered us out of the worst recession since the Great Depression. What am I saying? Our county got hit with over 55,000 filings of foreclosures in 10 years. We had a loss of equity in our home to the tune of 62%. And yet, this individual, Rashawn Baker III, delivered us out of that and brought home values and home equity back to our homes, which in turn strengthened our general fund budget. Which in turn created the opportunity to increase operational staffing across all public safety sectors. Crime being a 50-year low. That's important. When we talk about the expansion of our business community, where families feel safe, where businesses feel safe, where you can just drive up to the gas station and not have to worry about being assaulted or having things in your car where your car is broken into and robbed. These things are important. And yet, we are at an all-time high where there's chaos and confusion that is happening in our community. And I'm going to stand with my good friend, 10 toes down, knowing that Rashawn Baker knows how to get the job done. Let me say this. This is not a time to learn. This is a time to show fiscal prudence, swift decision-making, and hitting the ground on day one. To look at all the 27 county agencies and understanding your general fund budget, where 62% goes to education, and 81% of that educational budget is spent on operational staffing. 19% is on public safety. 3.8% goes to the Prince George's County Community College and the Prince George's County Library systems. And then the 27 county agencies that serve you each and every day, a total of 7%. Right now, it is under the affordability spending report that we have to have 10% in reserves now, out of $4.75 billion budget. That's $475 million we have to have in reserves. Why is this important? We need to understand that we need a candidate that knows how to run the entire Prince George's County, not just a $20 million budget. So I'm going to introduce Rashawn Baker III as the next county executive for Prince George's County.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for showing up this morning. I certainly want to thank all of the public safety union for this endorsement. FOP Lodge 30, 89, and 113. 112, sorry, FOP, Prince George's County, the firefighters, civilians, everybody who endorsed. I said this at the beginning of the campaign when I decided to run, that I don't much care for endorsements. They don't really mean that much, in my opinion, having been involved in public safety, public policy, public office for a number of years. But the one endorsement I did want were for the men and women in our public safety unions. And the reason I wanted that one is these are the individuals that put their lives on the line. These are the individuals that determine whether businesses actually come to this county or stay away. These are the individuals that determine whether people want to move here and put their children in our schools or go somewhere else. These are the individuals that determine, if you've ever been to Wall Street, whether they trust what you're saying can happen, because they know if you don't live in a place that's safe, that no business is going to come and invest. So this is the one that I wanted, and I want to thank you for giving this endorsement to us. Round of applause. You know, during this campaign, a lot has been said, and we've talked a lot about, you know, what I did in the past as county executive. And people have said, why do you keep talking about what you did in the past? Because past is prologue. Everybody who's running in this campaign has a record. Everybody. If you've been elected for the last 6 years, you have a record. And we live under your record. When we see the number of police officers that are the lowest point we've seen in years, when we see the number of firefighters and EMS that are the lowest that they've been in years, when we see a sheriff department, when we see the state of our economy, that is your record. So if the men and women who work with you on a daily basis don't think you know what you're doing, then we should pay attention. Another thing, a friend of mine sent me a note just before I walked in. And he said, you know, the problem with Democrats is we spend too much time on platitudes and being nice. Think about that. We spend too much time on platitudes and being nice. This is serious. This is real. The decisions made by the county executive are life and death decisions. If we don't have enough people out there on the streets working with the community, then we're not safe. If we don't have enough people in our school system, people will not feel safe sending their kids on the bus or into our schools. If you don't know what you're doing around the budget, then you can't redevelop around Largo. You can't turn Rivertown into something that people want to go to. You can't make sure that the investments we've made in a regional hospital stand up. You can't invest in New Carrollton. So when we talk about this election, it is not a beauty contest. It is not a popularity contest. It is about whether, in fact, you can move forward. It's not about yesterday. This is all about tomorrow. Making sure that these young people have a county that they want to live in. Making sure that these young people are going to our schools where it's safe. Making sure that businesses across this county want to invest here. They want to invest here. And finally, I will say this. You know, people say, why did you run? Why get back into this? You know, I get to be called county executive until the day I die. I have a great record of when I was here. So why? The reason is I love this county. This is the place that I chose to live. I've lived all around the world, but this is where I decided to call home. The day that I moved here for law school in 1983, it had everything that I wanted. And when you know that, and when you have experience, when you know how to get the job done,
sitting in the back and watching a place that you love and put your sweat equity into, watching it go down year after year after year, just like these women and men who step up every day, we are required to step up. That is why I decided to run. That is why I got into this race. And that is why we're going to win this race.
Yeah.
So people can have, all the money they want. They can get endorsements from other people. But the endorsements that matter are two. The people who put their lives on the line and you. It is about your kitchen table. It is about your safety. And so I am asking you today to vote for yourself, to vote for your future, to put it in the hand of someone who will think every single day about how we lower your taxes, how we make your kitchen table better, how do we make sure you're safer? And not just words, not just platitudes, but someone who's actually said it before and got it done. Thank you.
Yeah.
Proud. Let's go win it.
Bring Baker back. 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 Bring Baker back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. This is a monumental step for us on this campaign. And people standing behind me know better than anybody else. We have to do something. We have to do it quick, and that's why they're standing behind Sharon Baker. So thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you at 1 p.m. at Meetup PG for our town hall today. If you can make it, if you can't make it in person, feel free to log in online. All right. So thank you so much. Make sure you vote. Vote. Vote.
Now.
Turn in your ballot today. There are 19 drop-off locations, and there will be 9 in-person votes today. So please be sure to vote. Thank you.
Sorry. Ow.
We got work to do, and this is the man that can do it. And for that reason, ladies and gentlemen, I am giving all of my enthusiastic support to Rashawn Baker to be the next county executive.
In Kennedy City on the Hill, he projected 4 years down the road and said, what do I want people to remember of this government?
Our success or failure in whatever office we may hold will be measured by the answers to 4 questions. First, were we truly men of courage?
Right now, say we are moving straight ahead.
Secondly, were we truly men of judgment?
Invested in economic development growth, because we know in the long run, creating jobs and opportunities is what's going to get us back to what we should be doing.
Third, were we truly men of integrity? Finally, were we truly men of dedication?
That became the focus to me of what I hope to be the Baker administration. We were not willing just to sit on our hands or play it safe. We were courageous in going after economic development. Thriving economy was important at a $75 million budget deficit when we were leading the nation in foreclosures, when Wall Street was threatening to take away our AAA bond rating. And we believed in our county so much that we took $50 million and bet on ourselves to invest in ourselves. Having the thriving economy was important, and we did it. From National Harbor to the Suitland Town Center to New Carrollton. The other area where we were courageous, I believe, is our Transforming Neighborhoods Initiative, where we said the government was going to focus on areas that I felt had been forgotten. The 6 areas of our county at that time that were in the worst shape. All indicators showed that those areas were going in the wrong direction. We were going to commit ourselves to not leaving until they change. I think the beauty of T&I in the areas is that there are groups of citizens who now know how to access and get government to deliver for them. When I took over as county executive, our school system had gone from 132,000 children to 124,000 to where we are today at 133,000. And we're gaining each year. People are now putting their kids back because they believe that our school system now can offer them a chance for them to get a quality education. Our education system is the best it's been in almost 35 years. For the first time, our education budget is $2 billion. We as a county committed to give more money ourselves, not from the state, but from the county to our education system. And it was hard. It was a hard-fought thing to do, but we did it as a county. The county is the safest it's ever been. If you think about the 2018 county executive race, crime was not the issue. I know that we've done a good job on safe neighborhoods. Not when I can look at the numbers and it tells me crime is down. It's that when I walk into a place and I talk to people and they feel safer, that they feel it themselves, then we know we've done our job. I've seen firsthand why having access to quality health care is so important. Just like the opportunities my family has for quality health care, I want for everyone in Prince George's County. We're building a brand new regional medical center in Prince George's County to take the place of the old falling down Prince George's Hospital. It's about integrating healthcare throughout the county, which was the goal of our administration from the very beginning. We wanted our government to be effective and efficient, and to understand that our residents are our customers. Because if people don't believe the government's going to deliver for them, they don't turn to it. And I wanted people to believe that if they call 311 or if they access county stat, that we'd actually deliver those effective services for them. When people are most in need, whether it's from natural disasters, whether it's our social services or our family services, our health department, really delivering those services when they most are in need. And so I'm glad that we've been able to do that. Prince George's County is a leader and recognized by the Obama administration as being one of the top areas in the country when it comes to the environment. We lead the state in recycling. We lead the state in waste diversion. We have the largest composting facility on the East Coast, and we've created sustainable jobs out of the green economy.
I knew 2 things. I knew you, and I knew me. And I knew that if we worked together, wishes, dreams, hopes turn into reality. Today in this great county, it is a wish, it is a dream, and it was a hope that made us #1 in job creation. It was a wish, it was a dream, it was a hope that made $8 billion worth of development happening at once. It was a wish, and it was a dream, and it was a hope.
I want to thank the residents of Prince George's County for giving me an opportunity to live out my dream. Since I was 17 years old, I wanted to be in a position where I thought I could improve the quality of life for others. These last 8 years as county executive, the residents of this county have given me an opportunity I never thought I'd get. And there are times when I didn't think I deserved it. But I'm so appreciative of your belief in me, and I hope at the end of the day, you feel like I've done just a little good.